Hi, I'm Alan. In this video, first time seeing this level. This level is peak. You should try it. It's unironically one of the best levels I've ever played. Just getting slightly unlucky. Yes! Hi, Zeronium. Let's go! That is such a great level, dude. Good thing I'm recording because Shadow Play is not working. Let's go! Dude, this level is so good. I love this level. This is such a fantastic level. But man, I did not have to die to 98 and take an hour and 45 minutes more to beat the level. That was not necessary. Yeah, you're kind of right, Nas. The fact that this only has 44,000 downloads is a fucking crime, dude. But yeah, that is really good. I love this level. This is easily one of my favorite harder extremes in the game. 53 by Vlacc. Oh my god, I have so much to say about this level. This level is so awesome. For those of you who do not know, I am very, very, very stingy with giving perfect scores. I give 10 out of 10s to level ratings a lot because I think levels are just cool in general. But for enjoyment, to get a 10 out of 10, that is rare. I have 72 9 out of 10s or above. I have now 4 100 out of 100 enjoyment ratings. This is one of them. This level is so cool. It's one of those levels where everything it does correctly. It has a very tense, very, very scary ending with the final cube. It has some really butt-clenchy parts. The spider is really, really tense. The wave requires so much intense focus to be able to do correctly. The UFO and the ball, they just flow so incredibly well while simultaneously just requiring a ton of precision. The cube before it as well, really, really good gameplay. Vlacc's take on flow, I suppose, in a way, where it switches game mode semi-frequently, which is kind of unusual. And then you have one of the only pre-drops I've played where all of it is really fun. It is really dense in terms of inputs. There's a lot of clicking going on. And from me, it might sound weird, but I don't really think that's an issue here because it just plays really well. I spoke to Vlacc about it later. I think one of the things he did fantastically well with this level specifically to really make the level feel correctly placed is the way he used Frame Stepper to create the gameplay. So I'm under the impression that there is no such thing as bad balancing, right? I think balancing is completely subjective. There's no such thing as bad balancing. I have used Nutra as an example on this many, many times where I specifically made Nutra to have a pre-drop and post-drop and be very difficult. And then the drop itself is a dip in difficulty specifically to make it clench, right? I want the ending to feel like a butt clench. You get past the pre-drop, which is really, really difficult. And then you play a drop that is super consistent with lesser difficult gameplay, just so that the ending just is that much more tense. But that's not for everyone, right? That is something that not everyone will appreciate and not everyone will enjoy, and that is completely fine. What Vlacc did with 53 is that every single part, every segment of the level is difficult. Every single segment's difficulty is different in some way or another, right? Like the ball is not going to be as difficult as like the wave, or the pre-drop is not going to be as difficult as drop. However, each individual part, Vlacc used Frame Stepper to make each and every single input roughly the same difficulty, which makes it so that there's no standout inputs throughout the entire level. The only thing that was like a standout, I found this harder, was that I just do not have the click speed for the blue or pink orb combo at around 41%, where it just was very fast. I used a spacebar click to make it harder or easier for myself. And that's like the one thing. Every single part, the entire way through, feels exactly the same difficulty. So if you can do the ball, you can do all of the ball. If you can do some of the UFO clicks, you can do all of the UFO clicks. It just feels so natural and perfectly made, where it's unbalanced, but also at the same time perfectly balanced in a way where there's nothing in particular that stands out as like excruciatingly difficult compared to everything else. And I think that is so awesome. Vlacc has such a nice touch when it comes to his gameplay, in the way that he understands flow and click patterns in a way that a lot of people don't, right? His collabs with Sodas, his just regular solo levels like Shade Dissolver, Bit Reaper, so on and so forth, levels that he has created over the years, they've all been just so well made. He's such a celebrated creator in many ways, and his many years of experience has led him to a point where he was able to verify this level himself and make it to his vision, I want to say perfectly. Visually as well, I think the level is good. It's just standard Vlacc. It's just a great looking level. But I think this is such a fantastic highlight of perfectionist gameplay creation because of how it was made. And I think it is such a gold standard where not everything has to be balanced perfectly, but everything within a section of a level should be balanced the way that it should be balanced, right? You can take a 10% segment from anywhere in a different level, and there's always going to be some like nitpick you have here and there about this thing didn't play as well as the other clicks throughout this section. But in 53, that's not the case, and I think that's so awesome. Obviously, not everyone's going to love this level the same way that I do, but I have such a deep appreciation for this level. It is so fantastic. It does everything that I love and adore about gameplay of harder levels, and it's just so fucking good. Go play it if you haven't. I think this is like one of the greatest levels of all time. Incredible level. Highly recommended. Go check it out. 53 by Vlacc. Chef's kiss. That's all I gotta say.